hey, it's Imani, and she's wearing the same dress again because it's the same day. So this video is going to be about being pregnant during a global pandemic. And honestly, I can't really compare it to anything else because this is my first pregnancy. But I will explain to you the struggles that I've had, what I can and cannot do, and stuff like that. So when I initially found out I was pregnant, Miss Corona was just knocking on the door, and she was stepping her little pinky toe in. So they had shut everything down, and everything was just off limits. So I could not go in person. I went in person for my first initial visit, but I couldn't go. Wait a minute. Did I go every 4 weeks? They said that I couldn't go every 4 weeks. No, I could not go in person every 4 weeks. I could only go in person for important dates, basically. And so I had my initial pregnancy appointment on my 8-week mark, and my fiance Jermaine could not come with me. Nobody could come with me in the room, so it was really sad. But I was on the phone with my mom at that time, and that's when I first heard the heartbeat, and it was very emotional. And yeah, they just explained to me, they gave me a pregnancy pamphlet and what to expect, and I had to take a depression screening test and all that good stuff. And they took my blood. Yes, so then my next visit, I had to do a video visit, and I didn't really like it because I didn't really have questions because I didn't know what to ask. So she's really just telling me what I was going to expect during my pregnancy. Excuse me. She was telling me what I was going to expect during my pregnancy, but I felt like, she was like, any questions? And she was just staring at me, and I was like, no. And she was like, okay. I don't know what to ask. I've never been pregnant before. I don't really know what I'm curious about. I just started doing research, but I guess the research was answering all my questions. I don't know. So I didn't have any questions for her, but I didn't like that I wasn't able to go in person because I wanted to hear the heartbeat again. So I started getting a little anxious. So that is one thing that the pandemic had brought upon me during this pregnancy, was being anxious and having a lot of anxiety because I was really nervous. I don't know why, but I was very paranoid that I was gonna have a miscarriage or something going wrong with my pregnancy, and it made me on edge all the time, and I felt like I was stressing myself out, and then I would end up having a miscarriage because I'm stressing myself out thinking I'm gonna have a miscarriage. So after that, I had another video visit scheduled, but then they ended up changing it to an in-person visit because things were starting to calm down from Corona, and they were starting to slowly open back up. And so I went in person, and this was week 16. And she just checked the heartbeat and said everything was fine. My urine was clean, nothing was wrong, and that was really it. It was a quick 1-2 in and out situation, and I felt like I came all this way for this. But really, I came for the heartbeat, so I'm really happy I came. And I was so nervous waiting in that waiting room because I was like, what if I don't hear this heartbeat? And I didn't have movements to tell me that the baby was still alive then. So I was paranoid. But yeah, so we did that. And then she was like, okay, since you're kind of off with your visits, you're not going to come back for another 6 weeks. And you're going to schedule your ultrasound also for 6 weeks from now. I'm like, 6 weeks? 6 weeks until I hear my baby's heartbeat again or see my baby to know that they're okay? 6 weeks? Anything could happen in 6 weeks. I could develop some type of anything. I was just thinking everything under the sun, okay? So my anxiety was just shot through again. And so I was waiting for 6 weeks, no Doppler, no nothing. And then I started feeling the movements, and I was like, is this the movements? I don't know, because I'll feel twinges and then I get gas after. But then sometimes I'll feel twinges and I won't get gas. So I'm like, was that the baby? Was that the baby? Was that the baby? It was a lot. It was a lot going on. So the 6 weeks flew by, but then they didn't fly by. So then I finally had the ultrasound when I was 19 weeks. And wait a minute. Yeah, my last in-person visit was at 14 weeks then that wouldn't make any sense. Then that wasn't 6 weeks. But anyway, I had my ultrasound at 19 weeks and found out the gender. There was nothing wrong with baby. Everything was normal. Jermaine could not come. I couldn't have him on FaceTime. I couldn't record. I couldn't do anything. He couldn't see our baby. So it was really sad. I didn't like that. But before, I could be on the phone and FaceTime with him in my other appointment. So I didn't understand what the difference was in this one. So whatever. And then I had my prenatal appointment. They let me be on the phone then, but the phone kept disconnecting. So really the biggest struggle is not having Jermaine there with me. And just going such long periods without knowing anything and not being able to go in person. But now they're back to regularly seeing me every 4 weeks. So my next appointment is on August 5th, which is in 2 weeks. So I'll be 24 weeks then, and we'll see what's cracking. But that's really what I went through being pregnant during the pandemic. I really, like I said, I have nothing to compare it to because it's my first baby. But I'm sad that I can't have visitors when I give birth. I can only have Jermaine in the room, which is perfectly fine, but I want people to be able to come see the baby in the hospital, like, you know, traditionally. We'll see what Corona's looking like in November, but no high hopes over here. So that's it for this video. My next video will definitely be the gender reveal now, because I think that's all I have to talk about, and as it pertains to pregnancy information as of right now. I will be vlogging when I get stuff, or like when I go out baby shopping or something like that. In my baby shower, I think I'm gonna have it sometime after my 30-week mark. Like as soon as I turn 30 weeks, that's when I'll start planning my baby shower. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Links to all my previous videos down below, and my other channel down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment any questions you have for me, and I will definitely answer them in the next video. Turn on your notification bells to know when I upload another video. And I will see you guys in the next one. I'll definitely have on different clothes in the next video. Okay, bye.